everybody? Welcome back to I Promise I'm Not Crazy.
I'm Gigi.
No, the podcast. And guys, I'm the only one that's having a little drinkity here. How is everybody doing, you guys? We got to get this episode going because we don't have a ton of juice, and we got to get Gigi home at her curfew.
Amen.
If you want to talk, you need the microphone.
Amen.
I'm above that.
All right, so I am going to lift Ginger up on the couch here. So Gigi, take the microphone and tell them about yourself, your age, and all that stuff. Sure. And make sure you don't switch that off.
Okay.
So
My name
a
is.
little bit down.
Okay. My name is Gigi.
No, you don't have to. You can talk on the topic. No,
Holy
we've
shit!
learned.
Can I just speak?
Oh yeah, go.
My name is Gigi. I'm 16. I'm gonna be a junior in high school, and I'm a hard worker. I work just about every day.
Me too.
I see all these motherfuckers who work maybe once a week. That pisses me off. Like, you're not getting any money. I think about their paychecks, and it just bothers me because it's like you're getting no work ethic. It's like, grow up. That's all I have to say. Thank you for your time. My time.
All right, and we
then-
also have Ted with us. Ted, tell us something about yourself. I'll hold it for you. Don't worry.
I'm half black.
I'm shit in your teeth. All right. I shit all up in your teeth. So you guys, I
Probably
do need to
from the
search for
pizza.
my phone.
Earlier. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about kind of like controversial topics, and that leads us to
No,
our first
we're not
one.
going to be talking. What?
Okay, well, we're going to do a little segment of that, right?
okay, I
now.
guess we're going to do a little
So,
segment of
if
controversial
someone
topics.
that you like don't know but like kind of know has something in their teeth, do you tell them or do you not tell them and just like let it sit there? I would tell them because it's rude not to, and it's like it's just the nice thing to do. It's respectful, I wouldn't want to walk around knowing
this is a podcast. This is not a YouTube video.
not knowing that there's something in my teeth.
You're kind of talking like it's a YouTube video.
I would do the same thing. I'm with you.
Okay, well, Ted,
This is my
get the
cutie
shit out of
baby.
your teeth,
I
then.
don't know how.
Put your
I
finger.
just- I'm
Put your
not putting my finger in my
Put
mouth
your
right
finger
now.
out there and start cleaning it out. Okay, well, what about, personally, I told Ted, but there was at a concert once, and this girl in front of us, her bodysuit was hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean hanging out?
Like, you know how it's like, it'll clip?
Oh, yeah.
Like, the back
Yeah.
of it was like hanging out of her pants. Like, what do you do in that situation?
You tell her. You tell her that, hey, your bodysuit's hanging out. So, Ted, how would you approach a woman like that?
What up? Can I get your snap?
Taylor, give me the
Would you say your
microphone.
bodysuit is hanging out?
I wouldn't do that off the rip, but I would mention it later down the line.
How would you phrase it?
Shit's hanging out the back.
All right, guys, I'm a little cautious about these
right.
microphones.
I love you. I love you guys. I love you, Ted. I love you, Gigi. But we gotta
Kick it up,
energy.
guys. We gotta
bring
kick
up
it
the
up.
energy. No,
So-
have a real response. I did not tell the girl because I was too scared. I was too shy to tell her. So I never ended up telling her.
Yeah, I don't know in that situation if I would or if I wouldn't. Anyways, so you guys, another thing I want to talk about in this podcast so badly, and why which Adriana was here. Last time we wish Gigi was here and we had Adriana now. Adriana went through it too. It's okay. So basically I want to talk briefly about the movie It Ends With Us. Gigi has not seen it, which is unfortunate for her little soul.
I have to say,
But me,
this
Taylor-
THC drink
alright.
sucks.
Me, Taylor, and Ted have all seen it. And of course Ted was like, oh, blah, 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 trying to defend per usual, as he normally does, because he's a little, But I think that movie was so beautifully done. I think it showed such a good... It just showed, like, good men, okay? And I think if you're looking for somebody
You should look for a homeless guy who tries to kill himself. Just
So-
an ideal candidate for a future husband.
You use that one thing against him, but yet you're not saying you're not telling people to look. You're not telling people to look for like.
What about the fact that he also like 3-4 McGregor Ryle? Are we not going to talk about that either?
Hold the microphone, Ted.
He with 3-4 McGregor Ryle.
All right, are we going to talk about how Rael completely pushed her down the stairs? How he forced himself on her to show his love? Let's talk about that. What do you think about that?
It's not good, man.
You're right. It's not good.
Personally, me, like, if I was Ryle, like,
And Ted, not all of us grow up with just a cookie cutter life. And a lot of people don't. And I know.
Bro just learned that phrase and doesn't know how to act. That's all I have to say.
Me?
Cookie cutter life. Shut the fuck. Like, honestly.
Okay, if you want to talk, you need to talk in the microphone.
I'm just saying that to you. I just want you to know that, like, that you just learned
Ryle's a
that phrase.
pussy.
And
So when you have 4 people on a podcast
And only 2
it
microphones.
leads to disagreements because
Give
I
Ted
don't
back
want
the
to be
microphone.
talking about this.
Give Ted back the microphone. So,
Ryle's a
I agree
fucking
with Taylor.
pussy.
yeah, you're right. Because you guys need to understand that
Okay, my dog is behind you.
it was a very,
What up?
very beautifully well done video. And one of my questions I have prepared for this podcast is like something you fear in losing yourself, and something I always fear is like losing dominance in a relationship. And I feel like dominance isn't the best word to use, but like letting somebody control me, I feel like, and just being blindsided. Or
What if your like
blinded.
husband asks you to like make dinner? Are you just gonna be like, fuck you, like I'm the dominant one, like you make me like fucking go, you get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich, like
I mean, like if I hope he wouldn't ask me to make dinner. He could say, "What are we having for dinner?"
if it was me personally and I like came home from like a stressful day at
yeah.
work,
Oh, you want the dinner on
and
the
I was
table?
and then my wife was there and she like
You want the
she was
dinner
like
on the
she was
table?
like not doing shit. I'd be like, can you please like at
Okay,
least
well,
make
Ted,
something?
do you think I'm gonna be working or no? Because I've said this. Oh my God, can you?
Well, I'm gonna be in finance making a boatload of money, so I hope my wife doesn't work.
Okay, well, you know me, Ted. You know me, and I have said countless of times I will never be the person who doesn't work. You know that I like working.
I would
right?
want my wife not to work, actually.
I agree with Ava. I actually like working. I enjoy it. And I'd be bored without work, like having something to do.
So if a man approached you, Gigi, and said, "I love you so much, but I just don't want you working out of the house. I want you to stay home. I want you to be."
But we have to say Ethan said that to you.
Yeah, let's say your boyfriend said that to
Gigi
you.
has a boyfriend. His name's
And
Ethan.
you loved him, but he asked you
Ethan,
to stay
you coming
at
on the
home.
I
pod?
wouldn't like force my wife to do that, but I'm saying like in an ideal world, I want to have like a little like kid, and then I could be like, yo, like, can you like stay at home with the kid, and I have a bunch of money, and like she'd be like fucking like taking the kid to shit.
No,
and then
because
like
Ted-
and like I have a son. It's like I like fucking teach him how to get like sick at like fucking golf or like hockey or like.
I will never not have
some
my own
shit.
money. I will never not have my own money, and I think that's the first step to a unsuccessful relationship is when you live off of one income. Even though you may be doing equal things like taking care of the kids and one's working, I still think it's going to lead to an unsuccessful marriage because you're relying on one income and it's going to hold resentment in the future. And you're going to hold it against
You literally
her.
said divorced families are better than families with
I
both
do.
parents there. That's
No,
total
I said-
shit.
I said sometimes I think divorce situations can be better. I've said that so many times before.
No.
So,
Never.
as a podcast,
I agree with Ava. If my parents were together, I'd probably kill myself.
Exactly same. Literally.
all right. So, Ava, you're the host, and as your job as a host, it's not to get in a fight with your guest.
Well, I will get in a fight
All
with my
right. So
guests.
it is. You do have to acknowledge the power dynamic in when one person works and one person stays at home. The power dynamic is the person with the money has all the power, whether they're
Help
you know
her.
10 amazing or not. The
Taylor,
person
help
with
her.
all the money has the power.
What do you think about like your spouse getting plastic surgery?
I
Like, if you had
don't.
a future spouse.
Is she paying for it herself or he?
Well, not like who
Did Taylor
pays
just
for it,
come
like just
out?
the idea of it.
As bi.
What?
Why does everyone think I'm gay?
She said, "Is she paying?" Taylor almost has a boyfriend.
Whoa.
I don't always have a boyfriend.
Yeah, but she does almost have a boyfriend, and she's refusing to let it happen.
What's his name? Who's it? Hit me with a hype. Nah. Yeah. All right.
But it's because Taylor doesn't like. She's not like allowing it to happen.
You
She
guys,
wants
the
to
weird
drag
thing
him in the
about
mud
me
with her, basically.
Is like,
Don't do that to him because then he'll
As
be
a
heartbroken.
woman-
And it's rude. It's actually rude. I'm sorry. It's very
Because
rude.
you want him for yourself, but you're not going to be able to commit to him.
as a woman,
What,
I want to be pursued. Okay, so I want to be pursued by the guy. I want him to know that
He
he's
pursued you for like
100%.
3 months, Taylor.
He did
And
not
then
do
he
fucking
and when you said
shit.
oh, I didn't want a girlfriend, I don't want a girlfriend, he moved on because what is he supposed to do? Keep pressing?
He didn't do fucking shit. Let's get that fucking straight.
Well, I'm not gonna say he didn't do anything. You act like he didn't even try.
I have the mic.
He tried. Give him the microphone.
Did you ever hang out with him?
No,
So like, why can't you like just be like normal with this guy?
legit.
Where's he from?
Because I'm just not a
I
normal
don't
person.
know. Rochester, I think.
I'm not a normal person, you guys. I can't be normal. I'm never gonna
Taylor.
be normal. I don't. What?
Pick me.
I
No,
don't,
not pick me. It's the microphone. I don't want to have to tell you guys anymore.
Goes to St. Thomas. You're not like quirky.
The thing is, you guys, is I do not want. I am not normal. I'm not a normal person. I have to be.
quirky and different, and like, I'm just not like all the other girls. Like,
I can't be like Gigi who can just like get a boyfriend like that. Like it takes time. Like I'm very fragile. Like I'm a strong, very strong woman, but I am very, very fragile.
It takes
First of all,
time.
Gigi didn't just date any random guy.
Yes, that is very true.
I know,
If I
but
just dated any random guy,
it happened pretty quick.
who's this guy?
Hick,
Is he from Edina?
Prior Lake.
Interesting choice.
She just loves her Prior
Amen. Yeah, amen. Honestly, but what I have to say to that is, I agree with Ava. It wasn't just any random guy, and it does.
I
take
didn't
time.
say it wasn't.
And it
random
doesn't.
guy.
It comes unexpectedly.
Does he drive a truck?
Yes.
What kind of boots does he wear?
His dad's truck.
What kind of boots does he wear?
Bro, I don't know.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Work boots, not cowboy boots.
And what kind of truck is it?
Chevy,
Chevy what?
Silverado.
How many cylinders are in there?
The fuck does that mean? I don't know much about cars.
Okay, to
Embarrassingly
me,
enough, I
let's
should.
go over gender roles here because to me, a guy comes to the girl, a guy should pursue the girl, and the guy should always hold the door open for the girl.
Yeah,
And
but
who
it goes
does not
both
do that?
Ways. It goes both ways.
Our teddy bear over here, who we can toss around like a little doll because he's so tiny.
I could bench you.
If somebody said that about me, I'd probably die.
So, you guys, the at the end of the day, you guys, I think it goes both ways. You have to put in effort to receive effort. And yeah, maybe some people want the man to have like the old fashioned, gentleman style, like come after me, whatever. And I'm for that too, but like at the same time
I need a
not.
gentleman. Like I need a
Well,
gentleman.
of course, of
Yeah,
course.
but women don't want to do shit nowadays. They just want the guy to be like a massive stud, and they
Ted,
don't want to do
how many
anything.
times have you said, I just want to like get money and not have to do anything all day?
That's why I
And-
work. That's why I work.
and-
That's why I'm going
And
into
how many
consulting.
times have I said I just want to work? I don't know what I would do if I didn't work.
Amen.
Yeah,
Also,
but
I
I'm
just wanna- can I
smart
give a
with
little-
how I work.
Can I just give a little like? I know I look really bad right now. I just want everyone to know, like, I'm very much aware.
You do not look bad.
I was just crying about. I don't know.
Her sister's leaving for college. I'm really sad too. We're all crying about it. We'll be crying tomorrow.
I was actually weeping earlier.
All right, Ted. So you
I
want
was
to
sad about
present
it.
yourself differently when you're in real life versus on camera, and it's a problem. You need to be real with the people of who you actually are. Okay,
Half black.
it's not funny. I'm not laughing. And
Gigi
if that's
laughed.
fucking racist
Gigi
and I don't
laughed.
understand it, I'm gonna be so
How
pissed
the
off.
fuck is that racist?
I don't know. That's the thing. But I'm saying if it is, I'm going to be pissed off because I wouldn't understand if it is because I'm so uneducated. Anyways,
That's what a full white would say.
I don't know what that means either. And hi, May May. Do you want to come here, sweetie? Come here. Come here. So yeah, Ted doesn't want to work. He wants to sit on his ass and go freaking skiing all day. Like, like if his wife worked, he would stay home. And even if he did stay home, he wouldn't even probably be a very active parent in his kid's life. He would probably just sit there and twiddle his thumbs.
I just want to sell fixed income annuities and work as a consultant and like not do shit other than that.
I cannot film this podcast anymore if you're gonna sit here and attack Ted.
I don't want to attack Ted, but Ted is making me a little bit frustrated right now.
I think plastic surgery is hot as fuck. If we're gonna
I
go
like
back
how
to that
Taylor's
topic.
defending her guests. I actually respect that a lot. Thank you, Taylor.
Oh, anytime.
Ted, I'm sorry for attacking you, but Ted and I have known each other for a year. And
If I get a wife, like off the rip, I'm asking her to get lip injections.
yeah,
I
okay.
agree. There's so many guys.
Shallow.
There are so many guys that need lip
Oh
injections.
my god, so many guys need lip
Oh, so
injections.
it's shallow when I say it, but not when you say it.
I didn't say
That's a biggest double standard.
it's so different. I said so many guys need lip injections. I didn't say the second I marry
This is
my
like-
husband, he's gonna get lip injections. Two very different things. Thank you. And the camera battery is
What about like
dying.
BBLs? Do you think they
Very
think they're fire or
dangerous
no?
surgery, and if it looks unnatural, it looks bad in my opinion.
We like make fun of my boss. Like we make jokes about that he has a BBL.
You know who's a big butt?
Because he has a bad ass.
Max Dow.
Does he really?
All right, guys, we are going to wrap up this section of the podcast because we have to go charge the camera battery for a couple minutes, and then we will be back. All right, guys, welcome back to I Promise I'm Not Crazy, the podcast. And for this next part of the podcast, what will we be doing?
We're gonna read some Reddit crazy things exes have done to each other. All right, let's get it
Get out
going.
your fedoras and hot Cheetos and get the beer belly out.
Taylor, you're failing.
All right, my ex-girlfriend tried to hit me with her car. Chased me down the.
My lord. What did she do?
Chased me down the.
Me to read it?
Yeah, let somebody else read it. No one
Sweet.
wants you to read it.
Chased me down the alley, in which.
I read it. You
Let
can't even
Gigi-
get this out.
It's not even funny. It's actually sad.
My ex-girlfriend tried to hit me with her car, chased me down an alley in which a fence too high to jump was on one side and condos on the other. Proceeded to call me the next day at work and tell me that I looked like a sexy cheetah running away from her car.
What?
She chased him down the alley in her car. The fence was too high for him to jump.
You know what? Good
Would
for
you
her.
ever do that, Gigi? What if Ethan was talking to another girl? What would you do?
I wouldn't do that.
I don't.
would you
I
do?
genuinely don't think Gigi
I
would
don't-
have a reaction.
Gigi would just be like, okay, bye.
Would you forgive him? I just feel like Gigi.
like
I,
that
I feel like we all relate. Like we're not like the crazy ex-girlfriend kind of people.
Yeah, we're not.
We're more like,
If she's
no
like-
reaction.
What if a girl did that to you?
Yeah.
Guys,
yeah.
quiet. What if a girl did that to you, Ted?
Is she hot?
It's me.
She's your girlfriend, so
I'm
hopefully
breaking
you
up
would-
with her.
Okay. My girlfriend told me a week before I went to college that I got her pregnant, knowing that we were not going to date long distance. She sent me the picture of a stock photo pregnancy test. She
Oh my god, she can't even
Crop
read it.
that.
She can't even read it.
Let's not let a dyslexic person read it.
she sent me the picture.
Give it to Gigi.
Where are we?
My girlfriend told me we.
All right, you want me to read it? My girlfriend told me the week before I went to college that I got her pregnant. Knowing that we were not going to date long distance, she sent me a picture of a stock photo pregnancy test. She cropped that was positive. I literally just Googled search positive pregnancy test, and it was one of the first ones. I made her come over and she take another one. It was negative. She left. If someone did that, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing with your time? That's embarrassing as fuck. It's kind of dumb.
How do you feel about that, Ted?
I'd be disappointed. I actually kind of want a kid.
Young?
I don't care. Like I'm still gonna make it to the top. Like,
Oh my god.
and it's like, and I have like a big inheritance. So like, the
Ted
kid will
just
be
thinks
fine.
we're working for the man every night and day.
I would want a kid. I would tell her to keep it.
Who are we working for?
What?
Who are we working for?
Who do I work for?
No, who are we working for?
What do you mean?
Who is everyone working for?
You guys work for the man. It's all you're trapped in the matrix and the rat race.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're going to Taylor Swift in like less than 2 months.
We talked about that on the last podcast.
And Taylor Swift is only famous.
I mean,
'cause
you
of
can talk
Kanye.
shit about her, but she's going to be 1,000,000 times richer than you'll ever be, 1,000,000 times more liked, 1,000,000 times more famous. Right? No need to talk shit, right?
I do not care how much anybody else has. It's like you have to live your own life.
Okay, so Taylor's trying to find another Reddit one, but it's not going very well. So I'm going to move on with a question that I had written down for this podcast.
One of my favorite questions to ask people recently is name one thing that you did today. So everyone go around and name one thing that they did today.
I went to work this morning.
So did I.
I spoke to high producing financial advisors.
What'd you do?
Ted, would you suck a dick for $1 million?
Okay, I told you to answer my question.
Is it like a trans chick or is it like a full dude?
It's a dude.
No,
That's
because then it's like
crazy.
because then you're gay.
It's $1 million.
Would you go down on a girl for $1 million?
Yes.
Yes, I would go down on a girl.
what?
And a
What?
guy.
I would too.
I would too.
You would go down on a girl, but not a guy.
All right, you guys. So this is a question that I want to ask. And I think it's a genuine question. And it got me thinking. This question got me thinking from It Ends With Us movie. But it's, how would you define happiness? And are you happy?
I would say that I'm inherently happy, like, as a person, but how I define happiness is, like, when I look at the things that I want, do I have the things that I want? And that is how I look at happiness.
So
and
it's materialism.
things I want could be children, a job. Like, it's not all material. It's just things that I want out of life. Are you happy?
Hold on, Jeej.
No.
I think... I think like when Atlas was like in the movie, when she was like, "Are you happy?" He was like, "Are you happy?" And she's like, "Yes, I am." And then she was like, "Are you happy?" And he said, "No." I feel like a lot of people don't say that enough. They're just like, "Oh, well, you know." But like, it's okay to just say, "No, I'm not happy." You know what I mean?
I agree. And what I was going to say, Taylor, I like what you said about that. Because happiness, you know, it's hard to just naturally have. You have to have things that make you happy. Like, things equal happiness. I don't believe you, like, no money doesn't buy happiness. Well, it might. It might.
Does.
But a rich person would never say that, but
Yeah, they would.
a broke to rich person would say that. You get what I mean?
I think money can make life easier. Obviously, I think everybody in America would think that. But I don't think necessarily money can buy happiness, because let's say there's someone like truly depressed inside, struggling with clinical depression, and they got $1 million. I can promise you that depression isn't just going to go away.
It would get better. A lot of people
Possibly.
are also depressed because they're lazy.
Yeah,
They don't
says
do
you,
anything.
Ted. Says
It's
you.
like if you don't take charge of your life, you're gonna be depressed. Like you need to like have
yeah,
a job
but Ted,
and
you've
like.
never really struggled with a lot of mental health issues, like anxiety or depression. Not that I know of, at least.
So I just want to say from here and me that our next episode is going to be a lot better, because honestly, this episode is so bad, I don't even know if we can post this episode.
I
'cause
think
it's
this
so
episode
bad.
is really good. I'm attacking Ted a little bit, but it's because you have to be able to stand your ground. I can stand my ground. You want to come for me? Come for me. If I'm going to come for you, then I'm going to come for you.
One thing I want to say is, Taylor, what you need to work on is not focusing on such negative things. I just want you to know. Because you're like, oh, this is so bad. Well, maybe if
Well,
you make it bad, sure.
Gigi, it's so true. It's so true. She always does that. Gigi, would you... Oh my God, the freaking camera battery is dying. Would you define yourself as happy right now?
I would, because
I think so.
I enjoy, like, genuinely, I enjoy, like, my day-to-day life. Like, I always look forward to going to work, because it's the people around me that make me happy. I think the people around me is like what makes me happy. If I didn't have, like, people around me that made me happy, I'd be sad. It's people, period. Like, that's what makes me happy. It's not things, it's people. In my life, at least.
I agree. I think it's people. I think it's just everything. I don't really know how to specifically define it, but would I say I'm happy right now? Honestly, I think my answer would be no. I feel like I've had happier moments in life. But before the camera battery dies, my motto in life sucks again, then it gets better. Life sucks again, then it gets better. And that's just how life works. And that is from New Girl, okay? So we'll be back in a few minutes.
That's one more thing. One more thing I have to say is, I can't remember actually. I'll try to remember later.
Hey, y'all.
Chinese.
Welcome back to the I Promise I'm Not Crazy podcast. How y'all doing?
Your southern accent sucks.
Your southern accent's fucking shit.
Welcome,
Your southern accent
welcome
sucks.
back, y'all.
Hey y'all, my name's
How
Gigi.
y'all
I'm
doing?
going to Bama. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Just kidding. Fuck Bama. Go Bulls.
Okay, so this is a good topic because it's obviously very controversial right now of what's racist and what's not, and we're talking in accents. And I'm gonna say, Ted, are you going to sell me car today or what? Do I get discount today? Oh no, not today. Only today you get discount. Only today. Discount out the window tomorrow.
I want you to match
I'm at the car dealership. Can you sell me car today?
What you need? You need you a Altima.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get.
You and your girls gonna drive around that shit.
I'm trying
Yes,
to get
sir.
20% discount.
Can you give me 20%?
Who is
I can
you?
give you fucking 20%
You wanna
APR
fight?
because your fucking
Let's
credit
take it outside,
shit.
Ted. Let's take it outside.
You
I'll
have
fight you.
fucking shit for credit. What's your fucking credit score? Fucking $200? You think you can come here buy a fucking Altima and I'll give you a good rate
What
on
are you
it?
saying, honey? I
Fuck
drive a
no.
Mercedes. I drive a Mercedes.
Who fucking bought it for you? You're
I buy
fucking.
myself, honey. I work. Like,
All right, guys. So we're actually not cutting it out because you guys tell us, is that racist or not? I personally don't think it's racist. I just think it's funny. I love everyone. I love everyone to death. I would do anything for anyone. But it's like, we're just talking in an accent. Hey, what's wrong with talking in an accent? I don't even know what accent this is. This is just not my voice.
Okay,
I
guys.
say, oh, hello there. How you doing today?
So what's everyone's love language? Mine is physical touch.
It is? I thought it was
don't
quality
think it's
time.
physical
It's physical touch.
It switched?
Acts of service.
Mine's active
Gigi,
service.
it's
I don't think
switched.
Yours is physical touch.
I retook the test because I hadn't taken it in like years.
Mine's still access service.
Mine's like head.
Not funny.
No one laughed.
Gigi, what if you got married to Ethan and like Ethan was like really like obsessed with his one dog and he said the dog has to sleep in the bed with us every night?
By the way,
Gigi
I'd say
hates
fuck
dogs.
you, honestly, because fuck dogs. I refuse to sleep with a fucking dog. The hair gets everywhere. I'd be sneezing all night.
what if it's
It would
non-shed
smell
dog?
bad. It would still give me a
What if
allergic
it
reaction.
smells like him?
You never know.
The dog isn't gonna smell like him.
Am I?
And I learned a fun fact today. Carbonation makes your stink.
So you can say shit like that and I can't say anything.
All right. So, what if, like, how do we feel about men wearing too much perfume? Because I have a story, you guys. And when I
Cologne.
say perfume, I mean cologne.
What'd you say, Jeech?
Cologne.
Oh yeah, cologne.
So Ted got in the car today, and I said the first thing I said was, "This is my thing." The first thing that I said was, "Ted, a little too much on the man perfume there." And Gigi gets in the car and she says,
You smell really good.
"Yeah, so
But
what's your opinion
but
on that?"
he did not just had sprayed the man perfume. It had been sitting there for a while. You know, when we got in the car with him, he had probably just sprayed it. Right, Ted?
Nobody can handle fucking like designer fragrance. Like it's Lori Cesaro. You guys have no taste.
What about me?
You have taste at least.
Okay, what if you were, like, literally, like, okay.
Ted, if I was arrested, would you bail me out of jail?
With what money?
Well, you only have to make 10% of what?
What-
Yeah,
what
you would
your-
figure it out.
How much is it?
You would have to figure it out.
How much is it?
$5,000.
Fuck no.
You're not bailing me out of jail.
Like if you're gonna, what did you do?
DUI.
You'll be fine
I would bail you out of jail. So that's fucked up.
for a DUI.
I'd bail you out of jail for anything. If you called me, I would bail you out of jail.
What if I like
Killed someone?
I would never do that. What if I was like,
Bless you.
Thank you.
I can't think of a crime right now.
All right, so
But what I
y'all,
wanted to say,
we
I
have
remember,
some more
I
things to
remember,
go
I
over.
remember what I wanted to say earlier. I remember. Okay, so basically what I was saying is like, this reminded me because I don't know if it was because Ted had said this, but basically Taylor, Ted, and I were walking into the Cheesecake Factory today, and Taylor walked in last, right? And Taylor was like, Ted didn't even hold the door open like behind me, just basically shut it on me. And Ted has a serious issue of doing that. He doesn't know how to hold the door for the people
We
behind
have
him.
serious dilemma going to the.
But listen, hold on.
It's not even just out of like.
You guys get pissed when I
Je-
hold the door for you. This is the most like bullshit. I can't win. If I
Walking
hold the
behind?
door, you won't go through, and if I don't, you get pissed at me. There's no winning.
That's so true.
It's not
Ava, I get pissed if he doesn't hold it, and Ava gets pissed if he does. And then, okay, what do you guys? How do you guys
I honestly
feel
just
about
think it's out of respect, not even being a gentleman. It's just out of respect. You don't have to.
the
be-
men holds the door
No, anyone holds the door. It's
Oh.
a respect.
Yeah, like hold the door behind you.
yeah.
Yes. But anyway, so then we had to walk out, and then we went back in, and Ted ended up waiting to hold the door, like whole fully waiting, right? And it made me think, it's like, you know, there's guys out there that I think every guy should be respectful to women, hands down. But do they need to go above and beyond for every single woman? No, that's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? But I think when you love someone, you just do things that you didn't even realize you would do before for somebody else. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys get me?
I like that comment, but what would you guys do?
Like,
if,
it changes. Like, okay, let's say I've talked to a lot of douchebags who never really gave me the time of day, but I feel like when they find that one girl that's gonna get them doing things like off of their seat that they never do, like, I'm looking for someone who is gonna do that for me, like a guy that's gonna treat me differently or like look at me differently than like obviously everybody else. But that's like what love is, you know?
Okay, I have to end it here because I do have to go. But I will be coming back for part 2. Don't you worry.
So here's the thing: is I'm the ride, and we're not done talking. We're gonna talk for a few more minutes. Our last thing we're gonna talk about is guy friends who pay for you. So Ted is our guy friend. Nothing in a million years would ever happen romantically, but
That's not-
Why do you say that?
Uh-oh.
Because it's in my head now because
Trying to fucking assault me.
oh my god, it's in my head now.
I was really fucked up, and you know what? This is a time that we can talk about because I was so fucked up. Ava was fucked up. Ted came over, and Ted
You guys
sat
asked
on
me
the
to come
couch.
over and you guys were like fucking acting psychotic. And you're
No,
acting it's
we
my
were.
fault.
Ted sat on the couch and didn't help at all.
We were completely drunk, and Ted did not help one bit. I was drunk too, and I was cleaning up Taylor, and I was changing her clothes and stuff, and Ted was just sitting there.
Okay, but my question here is it okay if you let your guy friend pay for you? I said, yeah, if Ted is offering to pay
No,
for me,
I don't think that's okay at all.
yes, you can pay for me, Ted, because we're to that point where we're tight enough where Ted can pay for me and I don't care anymore. Gigi is to that point always with new
No, because
people.
somebody commented.
If they're new or old, if they offer to pay, right?
You're right.
Somebody commented on our
Unfortunately.
YouTube. Somebody commented on our YouTube short saying like.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Somebody commented on our YouTube short saying like, until the guy, like your guy friend wants to be with you. And now that's in my head because I tell Ted all the time, no, right? But I want you to know
When
that.
you say no to me, I've never asked to be with you.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's no possible opportunity.
It's not possible with me either.
Okay.
But we love you,
I'm
Ted,
not
and we're
saying
gonna be
that
best-
because I'm mean, but I'm saying that because like that comment got to me. You know what I mean?
We're gonna be best friends forever.
I don't think our husbands will like that.
It was so gross.
Ted, will your wife like us?
I don't know. That's like if I get
I
married.
said, will your wife like us?
All right. Any final closing statements?
I just have to say, when you're working, just know that always try to get in with your coworkers so that you can have coworker friends. And like
I
for
agree.
example, me, I hang out with my coworkers outside of work. Like we're tight like that,
Uh-huh.
and I love them so much. I'm gonna miss them.
What do you do?
I work at the Dynamo Pool. So, anyways, just always be in with your coworkers, and then it'll make your work experience so much better, and you won't have to dread going. So I'm excited. My season ends on Sunday. I'm so sad.
All right, y'all.
we'll see y'all later.
We'll
now.
see y'all
Come
later.
on
Thank
now.
you guys so much for watching.
Bye.
I promise
I
no,
love
that's
y'all.
YouTube. That's YouTube. Thank you all for watching. I promise I'm not crazy. The podcast. Subscribe, and we will see you in our very next podcast. And sorry for this very short episode. Yeah.
Bye, y'all.